Do you have a winning attitude in life? Or are you someone who always finds himself getting negative when things don't go your way? Maybe it feels like you are making life harder on yourself than it needs to be. Here's the thing, achieving success in any area of your life is nearly impossible with the wrong attitude. If your attitude towards the world is good, you will obtain good result. If your attitude is excellent, you will obtain excellent results. And if your attitude is just so, your result will be average. Do you feel the world is treating you well? If your answer is a quick yes, your attitude is good. If your answer is no, your attitude is bad. And if you have trouble deciding, then it's probably average. Our environment, in other way of saying how the world treats us, is nothing more than the mirror of our own attitude. Our attitude will determine whether we are lucky or not. People who expect to be lucky finds good things happening to them. They finds moving from one good things to another. We get from life what we tend to expect from life. The person with the attitude that he cannot do it will seldom do it, and the person who believes he can does. His attitude gives him the confidence to stay with it until it is accomplished, even if they are unsuccessful for the first few times. During my interaction with my students, I find that the students who are optimistic and believe they can get the best job in the marketplace actually gets the most commendable job. And the students who complain and lament that they are unlucky and blame others don't even crack an interview. The students of the formal group expect best things to happen, even if they are unsuccessful in the first few interviews, but eventually they come out as the winners. There are some students who just start in the job, might be not the best, but their persistence and winning attitude make them one of the sought after employees in the marketplace. These are the students who comes in different shapes, sizes and color, but they have one thing in common, the winning attitude. Always remember, we tend to get what we expect from life. So it makes a lot of sense to choose to be optimistic rather than pessimistic. Anything you are trying to achieve new in your life, you need to have the right mentality to make it happen. Because conquering new goals mean getting out of your comfort zone and experiencing new things. A winner's attitude is the ability to focus on your long term goals even though your short term results are not on track. A winner's attitude means resisting the temptation to blame the economy, competition, or current market condition when going get tough. If you have a negative, pessimistic attitude, this will feel nearly impossible. But if you are ready to change your perspective and start setting yourself up for success, here are 5 steps to create a winning attitude. Choose the right mindset. There are two types of mindsets, a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. A fixed mindset means you believe intelligence, talent, and other qualities are innate and unchangeable. If you are not good at something, you typically think you will never be good at it. By contrast, a growth mindset means you believe intelligence and talent can be developed with practice and effort. Not surprisingly, Your mindset plays a major role in your motivation, resilience, and achievement. The mindset that you adopt is a choice. You can choose to believe your talent are fixed or that you can learn anything. You can want to think the world is against you or that the universe is conspiring to help you succeed at every turn. Successful people have two most important qualities, that is, optimism and confidence within themselves. And I am telling you to adopt these qualities within you. When others are telling you it's impossible, you believe in yourself and don't give up. You also need the confidence to back it up, and confidence comes from competence. And competence comes when you don't give up learning and building your skills. If you aren't satisfied with yourself yet, focus on becoming an expert in your industry by regularly reading and knowing about the development in your field. Create a positive self image. Self image is how you perceive yourself. It is a number of self impressions that have built up over time. These self images can be very positive, giving a person confidence in their thoughts and action, or negatives, making a person doubtful of their capabilities and ideas. A positive self image is having a good view of yourself. For example, seeing yourself as an attractive and desirable person, having an image of yourself as a smart and intelligent person, seeing a happy, healthy person when you look in the mirror, believing that you are at least somewhat close to your ideal version of yourself, thinking that others perceive you as all of the above as well as yourself. As William James said, people tend to become what they think about themselves. So, what do you think about yourself? What do you say to yourself when you look in the mirror every morning? Are you proud of yourself and what you are working towards? Or do you hate yourself and continuously beat yourself up? Your self talk plays a massive role in developing a positive mindset. Like choosing the right mindset, saying positive things to yourself is a choice as well. If you say or think negative things about yourself regularly, your brain will pick up this habit. So instead of saying and thinking bad things about yourself, learn to love yourself. Choose to become your own best friend. Choose to encourage in positive self talk. Encourage yourself when things get tough and to hang out with positive minded people who lift you up. Learn from your failure, don't dwell on it. How you handle your failure? Do you sit around and dwell on your loss? Or do you get over the situation quickly and learn a valuable lesson? To create a winning mentality in life, you have to understand that you won't always succeed. You will probably fail way more often than not. Failing isn't a bad thing. Those shortcomings allow you to grow and develop more than succeeding. High performers understand that no one succeeds 100% of the time and that they cannot change the past. But you can always learn a lesson from failure and move forward. Even if you fail forward and move on. To create this mentality, you need to learn how to use the loss or failure as a fuel to your fire. Use your optimistic attitude to reframe failure, learn from your mistake, and figure out how you can get better. Increase your commitment. To create a winning attitude, you have to want the result. You need to love the process as much as any of the result. When you commit to make something happen regardless of the outcome, that is how you build up trust within yourself. By committing yourself to get better every single day, you will build vast amount of self-integrity. Self-integrity is crucial in helping you build your self-esteem and proving to your mind that you don't quit when things get tough. If you want to create different results in your life than most people, you have to stay committed even when things get tough. To build a champion mindset, you need to enjoy the smallest detail of preparation as much as the most significant moments. Your habit or rituals are the one that produce massive results or success. By staying committed even when it feels impossible to succeed, you will develop resilience and perseverance within yourself. Never give up. When you feel like giving up, remember that it's this moment that will define you and your future. The world is filled with people who gave up on their dreams too soon. The harsh truth is that when you give up on something you want to achieve, you program your brain to get into the habit of giving up. Not only will you never reach your biggest goal, but you will also be more likely to quit in the future. During these times, you can choose not to give up and trust that it will all work out. Yes, the journey will be lonely at times. The world will say whatever you are doing is impossible. People closest to you will doubt you, and you have all the reasons to give up. Giving up on your dreams is a surefire way to end up with regret in the future. Instead of quitting, remember why you started the project or assignment at the first place and use those reasons for motivation. As Vince Lombardi said, winners never quit and quitters never win. You have to cultivate a positive, optimistic mindset so you attract the right circumstances into your life. If you are always in a low vibe, negative state, most people won't want to work with you or help you succeed. But if you are operating from abundance and prosperity, you will attract like minded people to help you achieve your vision. Likes attract likes. If you are in a high vibrational state, you will attract more of that as well. It's up to you to train your mind to stay consistent and committed to your new attitude even when things inevitably get tough. Thank you.